guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, we're gonna get right into it. I will be doing box braids on Sanaya here. Say hey. So today I'll be doing some medium-sized box braids on Sanaya. So the first thing I do is I'm parting my first row of hair in the back of her head, and I'm going to start with the back. So I do a small row, well, a fair size row in the back of the head, and I just part it and make sure it's straight. Okay, so after I make my part in the back, I take the rest of the hair and pin it out of the way so that I'm not braiding, you know, the hair from the top into my braids, and it's gonna hurt when I have to pull it out and all that. So I just put it out the way. So working with the back section, I think I split the back section up into 3 smaller sections, like so. So starting with the first section, I'm going to finger detangle it. I can't talk. And today we're going to be using this jumbo braid hair from the African collection and the color 1B. And this is the type of hair is, I don't know how to say it, y'all. Kanekalon hair. That's how you say it. 100% Kanekalon hair. By the African collection and the shade 1B. 1B is like that natural hair color. So we're using that. I'm going to be using some Eco Styler gel to kind of smooth down her hair and help me grip. Will help the hair grip onto Sanaya's hair, because her hair is so silky that if I were to use like a grease or anything else, it would slip the braid right off her hair. So I have to kind of use this gel to help me, and I'm using the one with flaxseed and castor oil. So taking this much hair, I'm going to pull the ends so that when I braid, it doesn't make the ends of the braid blunt. So yeah, you just pull, and it doesn't, you know, have to be perfect. You just don't want blunt ends, unless that's the look you're going for. Then you will leave it. But okay, so I'm trying to explain this. So taking your index finger and your thumb, you're gonna grip the hair on both sides. Now if you don't know how to braid, this might be a little difficult, but basically, okay, so now you have 3 sections of the braid. You're gonna take the fake hair, and that's gonna be your section 1 and 3, and then you're making the person's hair or your hair the middle section, if that makes sense. And then you just basically begin braiding. That's how I did the back, and then once I got to the front, where I wanted to make it, you know, a little more tighter. I mean, these braids were tight, but I think that the method that you'll see later on in the video helps the braids stay longer, because they're much tighter. So yeah, I'm just braiding until I feel like it's on her hair enough, and then I flip it over, and then I just start braiding down. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Okay, so I'm doing the same thing with the next piece of hair. I'm going to put some gel, finger detangle, and I'm kind of twisting it. I didn't notice I did that, but I didn't do that for a particular reason. I don't know. I just felt like it got her hair together so that when I went to grab it, it was all, you know, in one. It was all together and easy for me to grab. So doing the same thing, I just, like I said, I'm basically wrapping the fake hair around her hair and connecting it in, and then just doing a regular braid. So yeah. So by the way, to make the process go easier, well, if you were to do this on someone else, to help speed it up is to have them section off the hair for you, as you see Sanaya doing. So when I was almost done one braid, I would let her know so that she can section off the next part of the hair for the next section. so that when I was finished that braid, all she had to do was hand it to me and we can start the next braid instead of me stopping, having to separate and then go in and braid. That saves a lot of time. Okay guys, so after I finished the braids, I just kept them together with the clip. So now I'm done all the braids and I'm going to dip the ends in hot water now. So I just put a towel on her shoulder so that it doesn't drip and burn her. And I take, I left the pot on the stove for about, I don't know, just when it started to boil. And then I took it off and now I am just dipping them. You want to make sure all the braids are in there. Now, depending on, I don't want to say the braiding process, but like as you were going, if you had a lot of shed hair, you wouldn't need to cut the hair as I'm doing. The ends were kind of bushy though and I didn't like it, so that's why I was cutting. But if you need to, you can. If you don't, that's fine as well. So you just want to dip it a couple of times until the braids get hot enough so that the hair is, you know, skinny on the ends. You don't want bushy ends at all. And if that tends to happen, you would usually use just a razor to kind of shave the ends, but I didn't have a razor on hand, so I just used scissors. And after you dip them, you just want to take the towel and squeeze the excess water out so that it doesn't burn the person that you're doing the braids on or yourself. So after that, I just take the towel off, and Sanaya's kind of feeling herself. I'm gonna take some of this mousse, the Elasta QP. It's just an old mousse that I had laying around. I'm just gonna take some and run it through her braids to help smooth and lay down some of the hairs, the flyaways and whatnot. Going back with my scissors, I'm going to trim the flyaways. Now don't go too far up on the braid because her hair was kind of closed. It was kind of poking out, so I didn't cut her hair. So if you do this step, just make sure you don't cut the person's hair or your own hair. But of course, this step is optional. You don't have to do this. I just prefer this to help make the braids look cleaner. So now I'm gonna take some accessories, and she bought these clips from my local beauty supply store. They're just some cute clips that I know you guys have seen on people. So I undid the clip, and yeah, we were trying to figure out how to do it because I just opened it and I wasn't supposed to. But apparently you're supposed to put the braid through the clip first and then do what I did. So like then you stretch it out and then it'll be on the braid, but I didn't know that, so I was trying to find a skinny enough braid to go through it, but I didn't, so I just started over and did another one. And then I put on the other clips where you just open up the I don't know, it reminds me of like just like a clamp. Like you just open the clamp and then you secure them. And as I was doing this, I asked her what kind of hairstyle she would be wearing most often. She said half up, half down. So that's why I did that. So I kind of put in that hairstyle so that I could make sure that I had clips in spots that you would see her braids when she wore it in that style. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, she's feeling herself again. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, please leave them below. I'll be happy to answer them. This is a very cute, easy, and fun protective style that you can accessorize to your liking. So I hope if you guys try it, let me know. As I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe and post more hair tutorials that you would like to see from me. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye.